So you've decided that 2021 is the year you finally start your business, but you don't have any money and you're not even sure what business to start. Well, then you're in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to give you 10 business ideas that you can start in 2021 without any money. And if you stick around till the end, I'm also going to give you the best strategy that you can use to get going right now. The first business idea is you could start a tutoring company. Now, you don't actually have to do any of the actual tutoring yourself. You can just make sure that you find people and students and parents that need tutoring for their children, and then you find suitable tutors for them. Now, there's dozens of these tutoring companies, but you can always enter this market in your area that you stay in, as long as you can find tutors that are able to deliver. So you could set your rate with your clients. Let's say you charge 300 Rand per hour and you pay your tutor 200 Rand per hour, and then you can profit the difference because you actually did all the work to set up the company as well as finding the clients. The next business you can start is a social media agency. Now, this is a hot business right now because more and more businesses are realizing that they need to be online, and as well they need to be on social media. Now, to start a social media agency, you can start as a freelancer and you offer the services yourself, but as time goes by, you can actually hire people to work for you and execute the tasks. There's tons of people available who already know how to do this. So once again, you just need to find the clients and then you'll be able to get paid for the work. I actually do have a video about how to become a social media manager, so if you want to know a little bit more about that, then you can check out that video. Very closely related to this is starting an influencer agency. Now, with this, basically what happens is that a lot of companies, brands, businesses, they're looking for influencers to market their products, but they never know who's relevant and who's right. So what you could do is you create lists and you have a database of relevant influencers. So you basically source influencers for brands looking for work. So you'll do all the work to vet the influencers, check out their accounts, and do all the hard work of actually finding suitable influencers for the brand. And you can actually get paid for managing the transaction between the two parties. It's actually a lot of work to find the right kind of influencer. So companies like to hire this sort of thing out to people instead of looking through hundreds of social media profiles themselves. If you're a creative graphic designer type of person, then you could sell digital assets. Now, there's a wide variety of these kinds of things that you can sell. You can make presets for editing photos. You could create templates, for instance. Some people don't want to create their own templates from scratch. You can check out our website like Creative Market to see all the types of digital assets that people offer, that people buy. So let's say you have a nice beautiful calendar that you've drawn up that people can download and use. You can actually design that and then sell it to people, and there's lots of money to be made here as well. The next business that you can start without any money is dropshipping hair. Basically, how dropshipping works is that you don't keep any inventory, you don't stock up, you basically don't keep any stock yourself. When you get the orders, you send them to the manufacturers, and when the people pay you, you then send them the hair. The manufacturers can actually also send the products directly to the customer, and you're just basically the middleman who does all the marketing and advertising to get these prospective customers, and that's how you do it. Now, the hair business is a little bit tricky, but if you're really good at taking pictures and advertising yourself on social media, then this can do well. Also, if you make sure that your business is legit and you deliver high quality hair, then you can do really, really well in the hair industry, because there is a lack of trust in this industry. So if you're able to deliver good quality hair, then you should do really well. The next business you can start without any money is becoming a coach. So if there is anything you've accomplished in life, or something that maybe you're at stage 3, and someone else is at stage 0. Let's say you figured out how to pass certain board exams. You can actually set up programs where you teach people your tips and tricks of how to do that. With coaching, you don't have to be this super expert. All you need to do is be a little bit more advanced than the people that you're trying to teach, and you can actually sell your expertise and your knowledge in this area. So just think of anything that you've accomplished that you know that other people might be interested in learning that same thing, and then you can develop a coaching program and sell that to people. Then another business you can start without any money is drop servicing. Now, this was a bit of a hot trend last year. With drop servicing, you basically find clients looking for services. So let's say, for instance, there are people that are looking for plumbers, right? When they give you an order of, I want plumbing done at my house, then only you go and you find a relevant plumber, you add your mock-up, and you connect the two people together. So you just need to be able to know how to find service providers and clients, and then you can connect these two people. The 8th business that you can start without any money is creating a domestic worker agency. Now, ask anyone that has kids or needs cleaning at their house. It is so difficult to find the right kind of domestic worker. But on the other hand, there's tons of people looking for jobs in domestic work, whether it's cleaning or babysitting or a combination of both. There's so many people looking for this type of work. So what you're going to do is you're going to vet and find the right kind of people, maybe give them a little bit of training just to make sure that they're up to scratch, and then you can actually send them off to your clients. The next business you can start is a web design agency. If you don't want to learn this skill and practice it on your own, you can actually just find graphic designers and people in that industry and work with them in order to start up your agency, where you offer website design services to small businesses. Usually in your area, it will be much easier to find clients that way. But if you're willing to learn the skill yourself, you can actually watch my video called How to Become a Freelancer. And in that video, I tell you how you can actually go from finding clients, how you do that whole process of starting up a little agency. And the 10th business that you can start without any money is becoming a virtual assistant, right? So there's lots of people who need extra admin tasks and they're not willing to pay a full-time person to come into their office, but they just want to outsource some duties. And this is where you come in, you offer your services and you do random admin tasks like personal assistant work, or you help them in their business, or whatever it is that they assign to you, and you can get paid for this. So I hope you see the theme in all of these businesses. There are 2 ways you can actually start a business with no money. The first method is to learn a skill yourself and then to find clients and offer that skill, and my freelancer video will actually give you the process of how to do that. The second way to start a business with no money is actually to become the connector between the clients and the contractors. Now, most people's biggest problem with starting a business is they don't know how to find clients. So if you're the kind of person that can find clients and then connect them with the right people who can execute the work, then there you go, you have your really simple business model. So my strategy on how you can get going as fast as possible is this. Do as much research as you possibly can on your idea. Then you can create a free website using Wix or Squarespace. Next thing you want to do is set up your social media profiles and post great content on there regularly. Then lastly, just start, especially because this won't cost you anything. And so why not just get going and figure it out? And even if your business doesn't succeed, you are definitely going to learn so much about business, and you will really thank yourself in the future that you actually tried this. I have tried all kinds of businesses, and in each business that I tried, I learned so much, and it was really fulfilling for me as a person to pick up these new skills, and it has helped me for the next business and the current things that I'm working on right now. So I have no regrets of all the little things that I tried to start, because they really, really helped me. Now, the first thing that most people want to do when they start a business is to register the business. I've been there. I've registered so many companies. But listen, please don't do this when you get started. Rather, find clients, get started, get the work, and then once you have money coming in, then you can take the steps to register your business. Please also don't pay for people to register your businesses for you. It's pretty easy. You can do it online on the CIPC website. It's a pretty straightforward process that you can definitely figure out on your own. Now, in the video that I made of freelancers, I got asked about taxes. How do you deal with taxes? Now, there are thresholds that you need to meet in order to be liable to pay tax. I will insert a little bubble about how much that is. And so if you're below these thresholds, which most of you will be if you're just starting, then you kind of don't have to worry about it for now. But just make sure you visit the SARS website so that you get educated, especially if your business is starting to bring in a lot of income, then you want to make sure you're covered in terms of tax. Now, if you'd like even more business ideas, then you can watch my video on businesses that you can start during a pandemic, because I have a feeling this thing isn't going away for quite a while. So that video is still very relevant. So check it out if you'd like even more business ideas. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.